Now, a new powerful artificial intelligence tool, chat-gpt, was made available to the public in November last year, but it has now turned out to be a bit of a headache for educational institutions around the world, wondering as to how to adapt to this new tool. Now, chat-gpt was first launched in November 2022, and by the time schools reopened for the new year, it was banned from being used in numerous classrooms and school devices. Various universities are in the process of drafting new regulations around chat-gpt. The chatbot is capable of answering some pretty simple questions and also producing some complex essays as well. So academics are debating about the role of artificial intelligence and the ethical questions that it now raises.
Nos étudiants viennent chez nous, comme dans toutes les universités.
Our students come to study here, just like all universities, to get a degree of quality. So, we asked ourselves how to communicate, and we thought it was important to circumscribe the framework of the use of this new intelligence and to bring in and stretch our framework of intellectual honesty by integrating this tool, chat-gpt 3, for several reasons. Firstly, because it is an artificial intelligence based on calculations and not on reasoning. And above all, it can give the illusion, and our students should know that for sciences, it was not a guarantee of intellectual honesty to use a tool. So, we integrated it into our regulations.
Now, using chat-gpt has also raised some serious questions related to plagiarism, cheating and dependence. However, experts are also conflicted about the usage, since chat-gpt can also write in programming languages like Python to perform some simple tasks like monitoring Twitter feeds and produce some complicated essays with multiple arguments and discourses. chat-gpt can also possibly serve as a useful debugging exercise in programming classes, thereby easing the burden on the students.
We have seen how there's been this evolution from spelling checks on Word, and then grammar checks on Word, and then summarizers. They're all part of the writing armory. What we're now seeing is some generative writing capability. What we need to do is to equip the students with the recognition that that's just a starting position. We can now use what's been produced, enhance it, and critically evaluate it and identify its weaknesses, and then produce a piece of work.
Now, since its launch, the chatbot has also gained a lot of attention from the media and students alike by its detailed answers, which are nearly almost impossible to distinguish from human written text. However, some argue that while artificial intelligence can be a useful tool, it hasn't still advanced enough to replace human input. So limiting its usage is probably the way to go forward from here.
I think we still need humanity in writing, but maybe we don't need as many humans to get that humanity. So I think these programs will be sort of writing first drafts of documents, but you'll still need oversight, human oversight, to check it hasn't made any mistakes and to correct for biases that the programs will have. So part of the training of students then is to try and understand how to use these tools effectively and ethically.
Now, OpenAI has also launched a prototype AI detector on the 31st of January, which can of course detect if something has been produced by a human or by using artificial intelligence. AI classifier is the tool that is being called, according to reviews, isn't in fact a fully reliable tool as of now, and can only detect about 26% of the AI written text for the time being. Continuing the debate surrounding artificial intelligence, it now remains to be seen as to how this technology will of course be incorporated in academia and also in other fields. WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.